Hello guys, welcome back to another Spring Boot episode. Today I'm going to teach you some custom tags and how to make some custom tags in Spring Boot. Spring Boot and J2EE. So there are 4 types of custom tags. First one is a tag with self-closing tag. It has a tag with a backslash and it's closed. Then we have tag with a body. It's called a closing tag with a body. In number 3 we have a tag with attribute with a value and we call it a self-closing with attribute tag. Then we have a tag with attribute with value and a body. It's called a closing tag with body and attributes. Okay, so there's a tag hierarchy as well. First starts simple tag support.java, then it inherits from simple tag.java and it inherits from JSP tag.java classes. Okay, now let's see an example for self-closing tag. First things first, to make a tag we need to have a tag library descriptor. So here in web.inf we say go to new and go to XML configuration file and select JSP tag library descriptor. Here we'll give this a name, we'll call this TLD. And voila, we have our tag library descriptor. Inside this we'll create a self-closing tag right here. Okay, first thing we'll use the tag attribute tag and we'll provide this a name. We'll call this test and the tag class will be, the body content will be empty for this tag and the tag class will be created. Let's create a tag class. Here we got new in the Java package and select Java class and we'll call this test. Inside the test class, first thing we must extend it to simple tag support like this. Okay, then we have to have the do tag method overridden. Here inside this, what we'll do is we'll s out my name if this tag works, and we'll have our JSP writer as well. JSP writer r equals get JSP context dot get out, and inside this we say r dot write and we provide a h1 tag here with the value Kulesh. Okay, let's save this and let's go to the tag library descriptor and we'll provide our test class here like this. Now our first tag, our self-closing tag has been created. Now let's check it out. Let's save all and let's have our test tag inside our body of the index.jsp. We say test and we'll run this and check what happens. There aren't any errors. We should get Kulesh printed. Let's say localhost 8080 and we got our value Kulesh printed just like that. So the self-closing tag works like this. Next we'll make a body custom tag. We go to the TLD and after the tag self-closing tag we'll have another tag with the name SC, and the tag class will be, before the tag class we will provide the body content. For this we will say scriptless. And the next thing what scriptless does is it provides a body for our tag, and the tag class will be, we'll make a new tag class here. We'll have a tag class called attree, and we'll extend it with simple tag support, and we'll override the do tag method, and inside we'll use the string writer r equals new string writer, and we say get JSP body dot invoke and provide r to this, and the next thing we'll list out r like this. Actually we'll use the JSP writer again, JSP writer w equals get JSP body dot get out and we will say w dot write and write r like this. Actually we will not use this JSP writer here. You save this and we will implement the tag here. We say sc and we will provide a body. We will say Alex, and let's run this and check what happens. Alright. We didn't provide the tag class, so we say attri like this, and let's save this and run this again. When we refresh the page we get Kulesh, and in the console we got Alex printed. So here the body of the tag got printed in the console when we invoked our tag. Okay. Next we'll make a closing body attribute tag inside our TLD. We'll have a tag here with the name attag, and the class will declare class later. The body content will be empty, and the next thing we'll have an attribute. Attribute name will be X, and we'll have a required as well. The required will be true, and next thing we'll have a type. The type will be java.lang.integer like this, and we'll we'll have our tag class right now. We'll create a tag class called ATT. We'll extend this to simple tag support. And here inside this we'll have the doTag method, and we say private index equals to we declare index we'll have this at the top here, and the next thing we'll say this dot x equals to x, and in the do tag we'll s out our x. Before that we'll make a public void set x with the int x, and inside it we say this dot x equals to x, like this. Okay, let's save this, and we go to TLD and we'll provide our class to this tag. You say ATT. Now we'll have our tag inside here. We say attack, and we'll provide a x value, we'll provide 45. Let's run this and check the output. And we refresh the page. Actually we have to close this like this, and we remove this. We'll have this like this, and let's run this. We get our 45 printed in the console when we run this. You can see it here in the console. Let's zoom in and we can see the 45. Next thing we'll have another tag. We'll make a if tag. In the TLD we'll have a new tag. The name of it will be if. The body content will be scriptless, and we'll have some attributes. Attribute name will be test, and required will be true. The next thing, type will be java.lang.boolean. And the next thing, we'll declare class here. Is a new class, and we'll call this ify, and we'll extend the simple tag support, and we'll have the do tag here. Okay, next we'll declare public boolean test like this, and we'll have public void set test with the boolean test, and we say this dot test equals to test, and inside the do tag we'll have an if to test the test, and the next thing inside it we'll have the string writer r equals new string writer, and the next thing we'll have get JSP body dot invoke and provide r to this, and we will say get JSP context dot get out dot write and provide r dot to string to this. Okay, we save this. In the TLD we'll give the tag class name as ify, like this, and we'll go to the index.jsp, and here we'll declare the new tag. We say if, and the test will say true, and the body will have an h1 tag which will say true. Alright, let's run this and check the output. When we refresh the page we get true, like this. Okay. Alright, so till here we learned some new tag libraries, how to make some custom tags. We learned how to make a self-closing tag, a body tag, and closing tag with body, and self-closing with attribute tag, and a closing tag with body and attributes. We learned the tag hierarchy, simple tag support, simple tag, JSP tag, and we made some new tags inside our application. We created all the tags, these 4 tags, and we created a if tag as well. So this is it for today. I'll come up with another custom tag lesson another day. Until then, goodbye guys, and please take care.